The world doesn't reward purity, it rewards power. You can be loyal, sincere, honest, and still be the one who gets wounded first. Because reality doesn't care who you are. Reality only bends for those who understand it. Some people survive life's darkness. Others are shaped by it, sharpened by it, weaponized by it. What they gain is something deeper than intelligence, something colder, sharper, and far more dangerous. This is shadow intelligence, a form of awareness born from disappointment, betrayal, rejection, and truth no one wants to face. Nietzsche once said, "What does not kill me makes me stronger." But the truth is, what doesn't kill you doesn't just make you stronger, it makes you smarter. Smarter in ways others will never understand. Today, you're going to learn the 7 psychological codes that turn ordinary people into silent strategists. People who don't just survive the world, they shape it. Before we start, drop this affirmation in the comments. I choose strategic clarity over emotional chaos. Now, let's unlock the knowledge powerful people protect with their lives. 1. The mask of controlled presence. You don't walk into rooms to be seen. You walk into rooms to observe. Most people drain their power by trying to appear loud, impressive, interesting. But the strongest people let their presence speak for them. As Sun Tzu wrote, appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. Power isn't loud. Power is precise. Controlled presence means you speak less, you listen more, you study everything, and you reveal nothing. When you master this, people can't read you. And when people can't read you, they can't predict you. And when they can't predict you, they can't control you. Unpredictability is the highest form of advantage. 2. Emotional asymmetry. You never react on the level others expect you to. If someone tries to provoke you, you don't match their energy, you redirect it. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Emotional asymmetry means when others get angry, you get calm. When they panic, you analyze. When they rush, you slow down. When they escalate, you de-escalate. Because the moment someone controls your emotional state, they control your decisions. People fear the ones they cannot emotionally shake. 3. Selective transparency. You show the world exactly 10% of who you are. Just enough to appear open, but never enough for anyone to map out your mind. Machiavelli said, "Never reveal all of yourself." Most people overshare because they crave validation, but selective transparency creates intrigue. Say less, reveal less, share slowly. Make people earn access to you. Mystery forces respect. Predictability invites exploitation. 4. Strategic stillness. Stillness is not the absence of movement. Stillness is the mastery of timing. Robert Greene wrote, "Power is essentially amoral and always about interests." Strategic stillness means you don't move first. You don't rush. You don't chase. You wait. You let people expose their intentions. You let situations reveal weaknesses. You let emotions consume your opponents. And when the moment is perfect, you act. Quiet people aren't weak. They're calculating. 5. Adaptive identity. You don't have one personality. You have layers, versions of yourself calibrated for the environment. You're not fake, you're fluid. Just like water takes the shape of its container, your personality shifts based on the situation, but your core stays intact. This is identity intelligence. Around emotional people, you're grounding. Around logical people, you're structured. Around aggressive people, you're calm. Around insecure people, you're affirming. People think you know you, but they only know the version you choose to reveal. 6. Invisible boundaries. One of the highest forms of dark intelligence is knowing what you will never tolerate. These boundaries don't need announcements. You don't need to warn people. Your energy communicates. Cross this line and you lose access to me. Carl Jung said, "The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely." When you know yourself deeply, you no longer fear losing people. You only fear losing your standards. The less you're afraid to lose, the more power you hold. 7. Outcome discipline. You don't chase approval. You don't chase arguments. You chase results. People waste years defending their opinions. You invest your energy into actions that matter. Outcome discipline means you don't argue, you execute. You don't prove, you perform. You don't explain, you demonstrate. You don't complain, you correct. When powerful people aren't defined by what they say, they're defined by what they produce. When you stop caring about winning arguments, you start winning life. You've just learned the 7 psychological codes of shadow intelligence. But remember this: knowledge makes you aware, application makes you powerful. Pick one of these traits and practice it for the next 7 days. Not all 7, just one. Watch how people treat you differently. Watch how your presence changes the room. Watch how silence becomes your strength. But never forget, power without ethics becomes corruption. Use this intelligence to protect yourself and to elevate the people who deserve your loyalty. True strength isn't about control over others. It's about mastery over yourself. If this video shifted your mindset, hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. Which of the 7 traits are you going to master first? Stay observant, stay strategic, stay powerful.